Hi everyone, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you on how to go ahead and create this pattern. So first thing what I did was to take my shoulder measurement divided by 2 and mark that up. I'll be sliding it down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. Move now to the armhole depth is by taking round bust divided by 6, then you add 1.5 inch to it. Mark that up. Mark the neck depth and the neck width of 3 by 3 inch. I'll go ahead now to connect it up like you can see me doing, and I'm going to do the same thing to the chest line right here. I'll connect my neck depth and my neck width up. After doing so, I'll go ahead to connect my shoulder slope, which is what you can see me doing here. I will measure up whatever I have from here and divide it by 2, which is 7.5 divided by 2 is going to give me 3.075. I'll go in by ½ inch. Then on the chest line, I'll put 1/4 of the bust measurement. Then I'm going to go ahead and connect those points up together. After that, I'm going to go ahead and mark from the shoulder to the bust point, from the shoulder to the underbust, from the shoulder to the waist line. I will go ahead and connect it up with straight line like you can see me doing. The next thing I would do is to go ahead, take the nipple to nipple, divide it by 2. Mine is 7.5 divided by 2 is going to give me 3.075. I will mark that up and do the same thing here, and I'm going to go ahead and connect it up like this. Then I will measure up whatever I have here, divide it by 2. Once I am done dividing it by 2, I'll mark up the center of it. Then I'll go ahead to connect that line to meet up all the way to the chest line. Then I'm going to create up my darts, which I'll be using 3/4 inch both sides. Remember how to get the exact measurement you'll be needing for your darts is to go ahead and take the upper bust minus the bust measurement. Whatever you have, you go ahead and divide it by 2. Okay, the final answer, that's what you'll be going to be using. I'll go ahead and come down from the bust point line by 3/4 inch. If you're that bossy, go ahead by 1.5 inch. Normal size like bust 38, go down by 1 inch. Then I'm going to just come out by ½ inch both sides. Then I'm connected to meet up here. After that, what I'm going to do is to come here on the chest line. I'm going to go up by 1 inch or 1.025, yeah, which is what I went up. Then I'm going to come out by 3/4 inch from the center line, 3/4 inch. After that, what I'm going to do is to come here. I'll go down by 1 inch. You can go down by ½ inch, but I choose to do 1 inch. Connect it up. This is the new chest line. I'll connect those points up together like you can see me doing right here. Do the same thing here. Then I'm going to flip up my curve like you can see me here. I'll connect it up. Once I'm done here, I'll flip it up this way, and I'm going to blend it up to meet up the other part. So from the bust point line, I'm going to go up by 1 inch. You can go up by 1.5 inch or even ½ inch. I'll connect it up to meet up this point here like this. Next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and put my measurement. But before I go ahead and put the measurement, I'll come here, I'll come down from the bust point line by 1 inch, and I'm going to just connect it up to meet up that point. I'll put 1/4 of my round bust, which is 34 divided by 4 is going to give me 8.5. I'll go back and replace back the dart allowance that I borrowed from there. I will add it up on the underbust, round underbust, which is 30 divided by 4 is going to give me 7.5. Then I will replace back the dart allowance. On the waist, I'm going to do the same. Round waist divided by 4, which is 28 divided by 4 is going to give me 7 inch. Then I'll go ahead now and mark and replace back the dart allowance. I'm going to come down here by 1 inch. Remember that with from the chest line we went down by 1 inch, right? So I'm going to come down by 1 inch. So by the time you fold in that the measurement is going to be equal. I'll come here, I'll go down by 3 inch, go up by 2 inch. You can see me doing here. I'll mark that up. 2 inch or 2.5 inches good. I'll go in here by 3 inch, connect it like this to meet up that 3 inch. Then I'm going to bring my French curve and I'm connecting it up like so to meet up. Then I'll just blend this up because I want it in a form of a U at the center. Okay, you can also connect it this way. Okay, whichever way you choose to do is fine. I'm just making sure that I blend that up. After that, what I'm going to do is to go now for the back. For the back, it's quite very easy. We're just going to go ahead and connect these points up like this and do the same thing up here like so. Okay, I'm going to connect it up straight. Then I will separate the back from the front. On the chest line, I'm going to put 1/4 of my bust measurement. On the waistline, I'll put 1/4 of the waist. Then I'll add 1 inch to it and I do the same thing up here. Connect it up like this. Once I'm done doing so, I'm going to go ahead, mark the nipple to nipple, divided by 2, and mark that up. I'm going to connect it up like this. I will mark up whatever I have, the center line, go up by 1/2 inch each, connect it up like this. This part is optional, okay? You can just go ahead and use one full back or you use 2 separate back. Like I said, it's optional. I'll just go ahead and level it up 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then if you want to go ahead and make loops, make sure you go ahead and minus. The lowest you should minus should be 1 inch. I just minus 1 inch because I'll be needing 1/2 inch for the sewing allowance. Then I'll just go ahead and connect where I'm going to be cutting that up. Once I'm done doing so, it is time for me to cut up my pattern. So I've just gone ahead and cut up the back. I'll be leaving it at 1 piece. I'll just go ahead to open this part up. Look at what I'll be doing here. Like this. Cut it all the way to here. Like you can see me doing. And I'm also going to go ahead and open up the side here. After opening up the sides, I'll just go ahead and get my paper gum, glue it up like this. But I want to go ahead and open this part so it should be easier for me to glue that up. Then after gluing it up, I'm just simply going to go ahead and reconnect up this part to meet up here. Once I am done doing so, the next thing I want to do is to go ahead now and cut that up. So when I'm done cutting this up, the next thing I want to do is to grab up another paper right now because we're going to rectify the front of the pattern. So I'll just go ahead and place up my notches to notches, that to that, just to see what I have there. As you can see, it's not really matching up. So I'll go ahead now and replace by whatever is being short from there, just like this. So I'll just go ahead to connect it up from here to here. Look at what I'm doing here, right? You can go ahead and pin that up, okay? But I didn't really want to pin it up, so I'll just do it, Maya. Now, once I'm done doing so, I'll just have to go ahead now and mark up the back so that it should match up with the back piece. One should be longer than the other. Can you see what I did right there, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this up. And after cutting it up, we will be done with this tutorial. So I hope this tutorial was helpful to you. If it was helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And follow me on Anita Handmade Creation Facebook, Anita Handmade Creation on YouTube, Anita Handmade Creation on TikTok, Anita Handmade Creation everywhere. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you some other time. Bye bye.